Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Looking at controlling spin with short irons. I got a 9-iron here today. Wanted to talk through some different ideas, either adding spin or taking away spin with a 9-iron. Fun way to think about it. Looking forward to sharing this with you. Okay, so I'm just gonna hit a couple stock 9-irons here to start. Sort of warm up a little bit too as I do it here. And then we'll sort of check the spin numbers on these and see what we get. So, I mean, relatively good contact. I aimed it sort of middle of the green with this shot. So that one's 88 miles an hour, 8,500 spin. Okay, I'll hit 2 more. If I hit a good one, it's probably, that one says it carried 152, which is a little short. I usually closer to 160, but we'll warm up a little more. First one was 8,500 spin. This one is, I de-lofted it slightly more, felt like. So a little faster too. So 90 miles an hour, 8,600 spin. Okay, so that's my sort of stock one. If I give it just a little more speed, we'll just see if the spin increases a little. So that's just a little more aggressive swing, probably like 92-ish miles an hour. And I got this aimed at that left pin. I got the target selected just right of that pin. So there's 92.6, sort of exact same carry, a little higher spin. Okay, so now, if I'm in the situation where, like golf, you get in between clubs, okay? So this is where it gets, this is sort of why this is important. So if I'm in between clubs and there's trouble short, I'd look to hit a shot with maybe like a slightly more shut face and the ball slightly more back. So I have it a little more de-lofted. So one, it's gonna carry further, and two, it should take off a little bit of this spin. So let's see what that one does. Hit good. Should carry over 160, I'm thinking. Let's see. It's probably right around that same number as before. So there's our 160. And then you see that spin drop to 8,300. Spin axis 0.0, curve 0, pretty straight shot. So good reference point. So that one was just, I felt like the face was a little stronger at address, okay? So when I'm in there, a little stronger at address, a little more shaft lean, okay? So now I'm gonna do one where as I hit it, I'm gonna try to imagine that my arms are extending longer, and as I'm hitting it, I'm trying to continue to take loft off the club, okay? So I'm gonna really try to plummet the spin rate here a little on this one with a bit more of a draw feel, and like I'm de-lofting it almost as I'm hitting it. Let's just see, felt lower. Probably a little slower. Let's just see if the spin dropped at all. So 8,100, so I got a little less spin on that. So I'll do another one of those. Speed-wise 87, so it was a little slower swing because I was focused on sort of extending my arms out, taking loft off as I'm hitting it. Same thing. So I'm trying to feel like as I'm hitting it, I'm letting the face shut, and I'm trying to continue to take loft off the club as I'm hitting that shot. So this one's pushed a little bit, spin rate at 8,100, right? So now if we're going the other way, so we started sort of the 85, brought it down to 81, and now I'm downwind and I need it to stop. What I'm looking to do is I'll play it a little forward. The path is probably gonna go slightly more left because of the ball position. And then I'm just picturing as I'm hitting this, I'm letting the club go by me a little bit faster. So that's gonna deliver a little more loft on the club. You're gonna add a bit of speed to it. Caught it just a groove thin, but it will be interesting to see if that, when you see that spin axis is gonna be to the right now. Oh, it actually, I bet it spinned a ton because it came up short. 9,300 spin, okay? So you can see how different that carry number is, why it's so important to have irons that are right for you, because that's a very fast swing at 93, but it's got no carry on it because of how high that's spinning. So I'll do one more of those. So that's me launching it straight up in the air with it's probably gonna have a little fade to it. And you can see like spin, I bet speed's gonna be super high, 94.4, but 9,600 spin, okay? So there's a huge range. I got the low flat one, extended arms, taking loft off the whole finish, brought it down all the way to 81, ball a little more forward, letting the club go by faster, jumped it all the way up to 96, okay? So really important to know that. Being able, I'm so lucky because I got the TrackMan right here to be able to measure these things when I'm coaching players. Lots of great simulator spots out there. Make sure you know your numbers, play around with some different ideas, ball back, a little bit de-lofted. What does the spin do? What does the carry do? And the same thing if you bump the ball forward. To get the most out of your game, you got to know how far the ball is carrying. Learn that. Help your game get to the next level. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a great day.